Folks, welcome back to Shallow Pockets Acres. Here we got a doe walking up through here. The old fire pit trail cam. Wow, we got a doe coming down past the old fire pit there. Well, that's a buck. That is a little buck, looks like. Now we got a doe coming down past the old fire pit there. Where I can see I need to get this area weeded this year. I haven't done that yet over here. And a doe coming through here at night. Looks like another doe coming down through at night. And another doe. I've been working on weed eating along the roadsides, getting the road cleaned out up on the mountain this week, and mom and the little one in here. And I have weed eated part of the opening around the cabin where I need to get more of it weed eated, and mom and the little one again here. I think this is one of the second round of fawns, because this fawn isn't very big. I don't know if that's the same doe in here or not, feeding by herself. Doe headed back up through the woods. One coming back to see her. And mom and a little one again here. The little one's bouncing down the path to the road, the old driveway. And I'm noticing even riding around, there's been a later batch of fawns born where you got the smaller fawns in the area, along with some that are a month or so older. Doe wandering through again. And both of them together here again. Got a group of does in here. Mama and the little one's still in here the same day. And a doe in here at night, maybe the same one. Lost my footage for the trail cam at the top of this trail. I ended up throwing it in with everything else for the year, and I ain't going back and trying to separate them out. Go wandering back up through. Looks like she's on alert over something. So for this round of video checks, we're not going to have the one at the top of the old fire pit trail. And I'm guessing that's probably the same doe, because her and the fawn was in here for the biggest part of the day, and this is the same night, so she's just up feeding, I feel, without the fawn. Next day, we got a doe in here again. and the fawn. And then wandering back up through from the road direction. I'm thinking she had the fawn in there for a couple of days, and this may be her again on the 20th without the fawn, but the fawn may be hanging out there close by, just not getting in front of the camera for a couple of days. Now we're the 22nd with probably the same doe, and the 23rd doe in there again with the fawn. We got a couple of deer coming up through from the road direction. That second one looks to be a fairly decent buck. Looks like the doe and the fawn's back in there again. Fawn's in there and mom's there coming behind him with her. The young fawn's got to do the running around, and it's really fun to watch two of them running around together like that. Going to zoomies, as Jimmy Houston calls it. We got a doe in here, probably the same one again. We got them both together again. Got a doe here, a little foggy. It looks like they're smoky. I don't know which day this is, because we did have smoke up there on the mountain for a week or so. I'm thinking this is before we had this days of the smoke. Then another doe in here. It looks like feeding around. Paying attention to the times enough to see whether this might be the same doe just wandering around here feeding, or might be different ones. I think it is the same day. Now we're the next day with Mom and the little one. And that little one looks a little bigger than the other little one. Run back up through, and one wandering right through. Mama with the smaller doe is wanting to bounce all around still. Deer running down through. Another deer running down through. We changed days again. Got a doe in there standing. Looked like she may have run into there. Got an older fawn in there. That ain't the smallest one. got at least a couple of days to have a single fawn with them running the property now. Like this one's taking a decent cleaning and scratching of itself. And another one in here in the dark with the fawn. Ain't sure if that's the bigger fawn or the smaller fawn. Well, I think it's a smaller one following behind her. Doe in here feeding. Wandering around in here feeding on whatever shrubs or weeds, whatever is in there they like. And the fawn back in here again. One of them. No doe coming up through. Thanks for watching.